Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Daily Deals. It's Friday, and that means it is time to pass on as much value to the community as possible. We love you guys, and we're all about working under margins and passing every last dollar that we can to you. Listen, it was a rough week for me. I'm not going to lie. I cannot listen to Rob Manfred stand up there again and say that baseball season is going to be delayed any further. We've lost a couple games early on in the season. Opening day is guaranteed to be delayed, but that does not mean that the minor league season will not be there for us, and I, for one, find it very important to try and pass on some prime prospect PSA 10s to you all to speculate on as this baseball season plays out a little bit for us. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Unanimous number one prospect last season. He barely squeaked into enough service time, and frankly, the hype is still there. I had to start this one off with a Bowman Wander PSA 10. Card 100, it is his first Bowman PSA 10. You're seeing this sucker get up towards $100 for a first paper PSA 10. What do you think's going to happen that first week of the season when he starts killing the ball? I know we might be a little ways away now, but it's coming, guys. $100 shipped on eBay? Not here. $80 shipped to your door for a Wander Franco first Bowman PSA 10 out of 2019. Another huge prospect out of the same set. I mean, it was pretty damn determined that this guy's power tool was off the chart, and he's a phenomenal catcher. Now he has a clear path to the catching role in San Francisco with Buster Posey officially retired, and yet nobody's buying his stuff. You're starting to see a little bit of creep, but I gotta tell you, if there's one guy I love, it's Joey Bart. First rounder, here's his first Bowman PSA 10, and y'all have an opportunity to own it today for $30 shipped to your door for a guy who is guaranteed to win the starting job. Lest injury, what have you, etc. I can't make that guarantee, I know. But he had his best year in AAA last year, guys. Got his cup of coffee in the majors. He made the most of it. Another piece of low-lying fruit that went way up the Mets prospect list in this last version of Baseball America's released, way past a lot of other guys who, frankly, I thought would have gotten there first. Brett Beatty, the outfield prospect, drafted out of high school. The dude's 6'4", and he just mashes. This is the definition of a guy with 25 home run, 20 steal potential. The Mets love him, and they've basically made him untouchable at this point. Guess what? You don't see many of these come up on eBay. Who's grading Brett Beatty? Well, I grade the guys that I like. First Bowman PSA 10 Brett Beatty, $30 shipped to your door. How about we jump way up that prospect ladder for a second, guys, all the way up to number 4, because this young man's ceiling is absolutely, it's up there. It's the sky, it's the cloud, you name it. The speed, power, hit tool, walking into a Detroit team that needs a hero. This is his first mega box, his 2020 mega box refractor card. Very low pop on this card. Haven't seen a lot of it come out yet. I'm going to offer it to you all today for $40 shipped. You're not going to find too many comps on it, but put it in perspective for a second. Any top 5 prospect, whether it's his first mojo or second mojo, have you ever heard of a PSA 10 going for $40? Get it, this card's gonna go up. I don't care what anybody says. Maybe it's because I've been hot on this cat for a while, but I think the Angels have finally put together a pretty solid roster. The pitching's coming together. Okay, Shohei Ohtani, everybody knows what the guy did last year. Hopefully, Mike Trout can stay at least relatively healthy. Maybe we can get 140 games in there, boy from Vineland. Listen, my bottom line is I think the guy that is going to benefit the most from the improvement to this lineup is a cat that I've been all about for a long time. Drafted out of high school at 18 years old, Jo Adell. His rankings were off the chart when it came to hit tool, power tool, you name it. He's fast as can be, and he's going to be a mainstay in the outfield in California for the Angels for a long time, in my opinion. This card was up to over $100 last year, and that was after the correction, quite frankly. So for $50 shipped to your door, I'm offering you a tremendous amount of value for a guy that I think is going to be the starter just about every day there. You can tell I'm a little hot on Jo Adell. I have been for a long time, and that's cool because here's a $30 Jo Adell. a little lighter on your bankroll, not a high pop on this guy. Same logic applies that I said before. $30 shipped to your door for a mega box refractor of a high-end guy like this. And then there's CJ Abrams. Here's a guy that basically became untouchable in the Padres organization regardless of a few plaguing injuries along the way. And we understand why. Look at his tangibles. They're absolutely off the hook. The playing time that he has been able to receive, the kid has performed. It's just that simple. And here's another opportunity. A PSA 10 first Bowman CJ Abrams for $30 when they're going on eBay anywhere from $30 to $45. Again, here's a top 10 prospect who didn't even have much of an opportunity last year to see his marketplace grow. Do you not think this thing's going to go to 50 to 60 once we finally see that minor league season start up? And here's the guy everybody's hooked on at this point. It was like, I mean, it goes in waves, guys. But to me, it's either you like a guy or you don't. But all of a sudden, Julio Rodriguez is being considered a more highly touted prospect than Adley, a more highly touted prospect than Bobby. Let me tell you something. In terms of marketplace, I like those guys a little bit better. Just my opinion. But let's say this is a Fernando Tatis Bowman from 2 years ago. Do you guys remember that card spiking to over $100? Even more than that in the middle of the pandemic. $30 shipped to your door for a Julio Bowman draft from 2019. This is his second prospect card. His first one does $70 to $80. $30 shipped to your door on this one, guys. You can't miss. And to wrap it up today, guys, I had to offer y'all some wax to rip, frankly, because, again, if Manfred gets back on screen, what I want you to do if you purchase one of these boxes, turn to it immediately and block it out. Sing your la-la-las, stare at the cardboard, feel what it feels like in your hand, and just get that smell of turf and hot dogs and maybe even some beer back into your memory, because we might have to wait for this deal to get done a little while longer, but we will see baseball season this year, guys. That I'm sure of. So, a 2020 Topps Chrome update box, $40 shipped to your door. You're seeing these retail on eBay right now between $50 and $60. And a 2020 Stadium Club Chrome Blaster, $60 shipped to your door. These are going 75 plus. Why? I believe it's because of all the SPs, the variations. You get a lot of great rookie pieces in here, a lot of chrome, a lot of colors, a lot of refractors. And at the end of the day, this was the first year of Stadium Club Chrome. Whether you grab this to rip it or you grab this to sit on it, probably is pretty solid play. I really don't think you can lose. And that's going to wrap it up today for us, guys, from the ABC offices in Ledgewood, New Jersey. We had a great time bringing all these deals to you on another Friday like we love to do so much. If any of you all are in the Philly or Valley Forge area this weekend, we'll be set up at booth 801 from Valley Forge Casino and Convention Center. Selling, buying, trading, you know it. We're going to have a great weekend with playing with cardboard. We always do. Any questions about any of the products you saw today, DM us or reach out for more information. And as always, guys, you all have a great weekend playing with cardboard.